I think this character is just gonna straight up beat like every zoner. Min Min is now in Smash Bros, and I want to talk about what I think of the character overall. Of course, pre-release, this is going to maybe change based on when the character comes out. If the frame date is different, or the strength and whatever is different, it might not be 100% accurate. How this character, in my opinion, is very, very good for several reasons. I will be referencing the frame data of this character a lot that I have tested. It's going to be in a video up above if you want to check out the frame data before this, but I want to talk about it because, you know, it's important. I do think the arms, given how big they are and given how much space they control, are huge. Dragon Jab being frame 14, Ram Ram also being 14, Ram Ram Smash being 16 as well as Dragon Smash, Megawatts only a little slower at 16 and 18 for, you know, the tilt and the smash. Those are incredible numbers because you also, of course, have access to your normals, which are up tilt, which is frame 5, down tilt, which was frame 10, question mark? I'm looking at my list again. Yeah, frame 10, dash attack is frame 7, and jab is frame 4, but like using it in neutral is going to be a minimum of 5 because you have to like press it and let go, unfortunately. But either way, that's ridiculous. That's a super good frame data. That's amazing, amazing frame data. Like, the arm, of course, when you're throwing it out, does not have a hurt box. So when you're using the arm, like, it's just completely disjointed. It's just boosh. It's going crazy. It's so far, it's huge. It's going to keep a large majority of characters out. She has a reflector in her up smash, which is insane. She has everything you would want a character to have for as far as we know. Of course, she has a tether recovery, and her recovery doesn't seem that great overall, so she doesn't really... it doesn't seem like she has a great disadvantage. She has a stall and fall downer, which is kind of lazy, and I'm not a fan of stall and fall downers when I play characters. We only saw one throw, which was up throw, and then it didn't look to be a combo throw, so I don't know if down throw or forward throw or back throw are either like kill throws or, you know, combo throws. We aren't exactly sure of that. We don't really know the combo ability of a lot of what Min Min's trying to do because we just haven't seen enough. We didn't see Sakurai go for a bunch of up airs, and we didn't see if you hit someone with a down air, like what's going to happen. Like, we don't know how much lag and stuff like that. But either way, it's still good. Like, I feel like getting your double jump back is still pretty important, getting your resources back. So if you down air this, like the ground, you still get your resources back. You can go to ledge, or you just have to, like, you get hit across the stage and then suddenly you're like double jump land with fair, or whatever you want to call her, you know, her air jab, her air fair. It's whatever. It's insane and it's huge, and it's going to be so hard to mess with. I feel like something that's pretty important, honestly, is if Min Min can jump after someone shields her arm. I don't remember if we saw that in the gameplay video. I don't think so. I think Sakurai just kind of stayed on the ground, unfortunately, so we don't exactly have that. But either way, like, this character has, if you can jump, that's amazing. That's going to be so hard to punish. It's going to be so difficult, because, like, you're gonna shield something, then she's gonna jump back and shoot another one, and then, like, constantly just be able to go back and forth between them. Of course, if your option, you want to, like, run up shield against this character. So if you're gonna run up and shield to try to bait that, then you're gonna get grabbed. Of course, you know, it's both arms animation, so you might be able to react. It's frame 17, so it's not exactly fast, but again, most people are going to be conditioned and not just immediately sidestep, because if you sidestep normally, you're going to get hit by the second arm, especially if you have, let's say, the Megawatt arm on, and they go like one, you go sidestep, it's just boosh, and you're going to get smash attacked with the other one, and you're going to fly. You know, it's obviously going to be similar to Mega Man in some regards, because you can move and do your aerials, and you can constantly space, so I think, honestly, Mega Man mains can be pretty good at using this character. Just a little bit, of course, it's not exactly correct, but still pretty good. And again, like, for out-of-shield options, like, you're going to have to be up close against this character in order to do anything. Like, if you can not spot dodge, maybe like if you run up as like Pika and get a forward air, like you can forward air out of shield potentially. But again, that's all predicated on if you can jump after it hits your shield or not, which is huge. The fact that, why does the Ram Ram arm semi-spike on the way back? That's crazy. You can angle it down and then it loops back around, creates such a big area on the stage. You know, people love to directionally, like, are drifting towards the stage and then directionally air dodge to the ledge. You're going to just be able to go down, Ram Ram, smash attack, and just kind of whoop, and then it semi-spikes them, and it can kill them. That's crazy. That's so good. That's amazing. I think this character is just going to straight up beat, like, every zoner, because you're going to be able to smack them from half screen, and then also have a reflector at your disposal. So, like, people like Samus, like, you're going to have to shoot your charge shot so early, whereas you're going to, like, just be able to be like, la-di-da-di-da-di-da, I'm throwing arrows, oh, you shot a charge shot. up smash and like reflect it. Like obviously reflectors are good, and it's going to make it difficult for people to hit her with projectiles. Of course it is punishable, so it's not super great because, oh, you up smashed a little early and then now you shoot your whatever projectile. But at the same time, like, it's still a really strong move. It like almost killed Kirby at like 100% in one of the fights, and that was on a big ceiling stage with not 1v1 bonus, which is wild. I think specifically Min-Man's going to do pretty good versus Pac-Man because you can like run up and up smash the hydrant. If it does enough to break it, it's either going to break the hydrant, or if Pac-Man tries to hit the hydrant, then it's going to reflect the hydrant back into him and kill him at like pretty early percents probably. I'm assuming it has like a 1.25 or 1.5 times multiplier like most projectile reflectors do. So that's wild. That's crazy. Of course, she has a not great out of shield option. Up smash is going to be her best one at frame 9, which is pretty fast. I mean, I don't know how like fast like Fox's is, but I know it's faster than Pika's at the very least. So her shield options don't seem to be that great because her Nair is also pretty slow. It's going to be frame 10, which is her fastest aerial, and plus jump squat means it's frame 13. I guess Rams is a little faster. It's frame 8. So it's going to be a frame 11 out of shield option. So if you kind of hit her shield behind her, she doesn't really have a great option, but at the same time, then she can just take stage and then start, right? Like, it's wild. I think this character's stage control is going to be so good. Like, I think this character's stage control is going to be absolutely wild. Of course, the left arm gets stronger when you get a grab, and that doesn't really change the frame data that much as far as I'm aware. I'm pretty sure the Dragon Jab, when it's charged, is the same, but the smash attack is 1 frame slower, which isn't that big of a deal considering the increase of power. And, of course, forwards, like, the laser killed at like 100 at the ledge. Found Falcon. Again, not in 1v1 bonus, which was, that's so strong. So you get 1 grab and suddenly you might just kill people just for free. That's crazy. Since you're able to angle the laser up and down, I think it's going to be fantastic for ledge trapping, because let's say it's like, oh, I think you're going to ledge jump, and then you throw it and then angle it up and it just hits ledge jump meaty for free. Or, again, if you can angle it down, I'm not 100% sure if it'll also hit the ledge, but like, if that happens, you can just 2-frame with the laser that kills it like 80 probably from off stage. Like, oh, nice, that's pretty good. That's pretty good to me. That's wild. I don't know how good this character is going to be finally, because again, it really does matter how she's going to be able to get at a disadvantage. She doesn't seem to have great air mobility, thank God, because otherwise she'd be busted. Again, she has a stall and fall downer, so if you get greedy, you can kind of down air down. If she has a decent like fast fall, acceleration, like versus her slow fall, she'll have fast fall air dodge and stuff like that. We don't know how much her aerials combo, because again, Sakurai literally was like, I'm gonna fight, and only did this. So we don't know how her down tilt combos, because down tilt up tilt almost looked real in the thing that he does when he shows off down tilt, but it's not like great. Her up B, I don't know if you would really ever use this up B unless you want to just land on a platform, because it just kind of is like you're putting yourself above your opponent, you're putting yourself in disadvantage, which doesn't seem that great for the character, especially considering you can only do that when you're on the ground. So it's not like you're like, ooh, I'm gonna like Sonic Spring, you'd be like, I'm gonna whoosh and then go away. But it does, I guess, give you like, you can have horizontal momentum with it, like you can spring either left or right with it, so you can just kind of jump around it, or jump around the stage and kind of reposition yourself. I think this character is also going to be amazing in doubles. Granted, this is mostly a singles thing, but I think she's going to be crazy in doubles because she can just kind of attack the entire stage. Like, that's insane. Like, if you have like a snake that's kind of throwing grenades, and then you're like activating them with your arms because it will linger your hitboxes, have the grenade explode, like that seems wild. Like, I definitely think this character is good. I think this character is very good. I think this character is going to have very, very strong matchups. Again, I think some matchups will be a little weak, but at the same time, again, she has so many hitboxes and a lot of options, let's say against, like, people always talk about Pikachu, right? Like, in terms of matchups, because Pikachu generally just beats most of the cast. I don't know exactly how good Pikachu's going to do in this matchup because of the fact that it's going to be so hard to get in. Because if you, especially with the arms, right, assuming that you can hit a projectile and go through it and continue your move, T-Jolt's not going to be that effective, because if I shoot a T-Jolt from half stage away, she can just kind of go, okay, forward smash, and hit the T-Jolt, and then hit me with the forward smash. So Pikachu's going to have to be very careful, going to have to approach a lot more linearly, which is going to make it just kind of be like a normal character. I guess I can like quick attack behind and then like try to get mix-ups, but I'm pretty sure you can like drop shield, turn around grab, or like turn around jab or down tilt or something like that. So I don't know 100% if it's going to work. I might honestly try this character like seriously, because I do enjoy Shulk, but Shulk is very difficult, and if this character is any easier but still does good versus Ness or Game & Watch, I'm sold. I'm done. That's all I need. I'm chilling. This character can lose to every character in the game except Ness and Game & Watch, and I'll play this character. It's fine. But, like, this character is just wild. Wake Up Uppy is invincible. That's not true. The Uppy is invincible when you leave the ground, as far as I saw. It wasn't flashing before. I'm really honestly excited to see the hazards off version of the stage, because if it's just like the stage with the platform, we have like another kind of Smashville, which I don't know if people would want that. But if the platforms are also up, that means the ledges are in a different situation. You can kind of have interesting little up platforms. I don't think so, because that's when it's active to like you fly off, so I don't know if that's going to be the case. Maybe we just have we can use it instead of Smashville type of thing if the blast zones are different. I don't know what the blast zones are in the hazards off version, of course, so we'll see. Like, again, I feel like the difference between this character being viable, which I think she's going to be, like, I think this character is going to be straight up pretty good, high tier at the very least. I think if this character has combo moves, and if their disadvantage is a little bit better than it seems like, then this character might be top tier. Like, this character seems very, very strong. This character seems really difficult to fight against because there are so many hitboxes and they linger for so long, and if you think you're going to counter poke one F smash or one of the jabs, then the second one comes out, but if you don't, so like, oh, you're going to have to try to punish it after that, but what if they only do one of the smash attacks, in which case now you lost your punish window, and then they just do it again. Like, this character seems to have plenty of mix-ups and plenty of really strong neutral options. Like, this character's neutral options are really, really good. Like, I actually think this character's good. Like, a deadass, like, this character seems good. Like, I think this character is going to be very strong. I'm very excited to, have this character in the game. Like, I personally don't get frustrated, like, different playstyles, so I'm not like, oh my god, I'm gonna get camped, because, like, okay, other characters camp you, it's fine. But I think this character is good. I think this character is very good. I think this character looks to me like the second best DLC character at the very least. I wouldn't say Joker level, of course. Joker, pretty inarguably top 3. I don't think even if Min Min has the things that I don't like, if she can like jump out of when it hits her shield, or you can jump when the arm hits people's shield, and also like if she has a better disadvantage state than I realize, because like landing there seems pretty okay, like depending on how much landing lag it has. So like if things are better than I expect, this character still probably won't be top 5. But like top 15, top 20, I would say like is definitely in the realm for this character. So I'm really, really excited for this character. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments below. Of course, I will be playing this character a lot when they come out next week, so be prepared for all that content as well. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.